Here's a question for you. Would gaming be the same in this world? Right, because can you imagine trying to make a video game more fantastical than what's outside?
Yeah, it's a good point. Like, what kind of video game would there literally be like a massive cry for like simulation games where we can simulate just having a boring job?
That's a good point.
And also, what Pokemon is helping you develop your game?
Probably Porygon. Then again, it would give you a seizure. All I'm saying is Porygon was framed. Porygon was framed. I just want to say that.
Just a support gun.
It was, seriously. Do you know the story behind that episode?
No. What's it?
So there was an episode very infamously known called Electric Soldier Porygon, where they go into cyberspace with Porygon and they're supposed to stop Team Rocket. Now there's a particular and very infamous scene where there's like missiles fired at them and Ash says, "Oh, Pikachu, fire a thunderbolt or something," and they hits them and the missiles blow up. But then there's this sequence of like red and blue lights that flash at the same time, and that caused epilepsy for a lot of children across Japan, so therefore the episode wasn't actually brought out here.
Yeah.
But because of that, they never brought back Porygon into the show again.
Oh no. Aww.
Yeah, like I think he gets a cameo in 1 or 2 shows, but because of the infamous connotations, Porygon got stitched up. That's all I'm saying.
Man, justice for Porygon, as you said.
Look how they massacred my duck boy. See, in all honesty, see if I had a Pokemon in real life, I probably would choose Porygon. I mean, I'm always on my computer, and it would be nice to have a Pokemon to go in and be like, "Oh, this is the problem." What? You've not edited it. Can you edit a Porygon, please? Pretty please. Whereas I feel as if I had something like, I don't know, Magmar. Like, can you imagine? With the big duck with the ass head.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose you couldn't really take that one to like a Pokemon beauty pageant, could you?
Oh, there are Pokemon beauty pageants, actually.
Oh, I can believe... That's the one thing that I can actually sit here and believe.
There's also battle towers as well, which, see if I'm honest, I don't see the point. I feel as if it's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and then it's like next door, there's like a smaller buffet. Well, I've already had my fill next door. Why would I go here? Well, you gotta battle more. You gotta prove you're the best.
How else are we going to level our Metapod up?
Well, that's true. By this point, he's level 99 and he's trembling in our hands.
So many dents and... Oh, God, poor Metapod. He's been through too much.
Have you ever heard of the episodes of the anime where it's like he has to say goodbye to his Butterfree?
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
What would we do for the Metapod? Just throw it off a cliff? Goodbye.
Why?
Well, not throw it off a cliff, but...
Get rid of the evidence, you mean?
Well, let it evolve, and then that way we can throw the shell off.
Yeah, well, we can throw the shell away with all our fingerprints after we've dusted it down.
So here's a fun point for you. Did you also know that there's an international police in this universe? Mm-hmm. And there's a guy called Looker who looks like a David Tennant looking person if he was in Pokemon. He's like an international agent of... I don't know what they're called. They're just like called the International Police. Yeah, can you imagine getting hunted down by him and then you're like, okay, we've got to escape, and then you end up in, I don't know, Sinnoh, where the time and space creatures are, and then you fall through there's also a dimension to hell.
Why?
Well, it's called the Distortion Realm, and it's like everything's upside down, everything's warped, and it's like this big demon hell creature called Giratina that presides over it. So you've got Arceus up above and you've got Giratina down below. Where would you go with this? I mean, I feel as if they've got their whole pantheon of creatures.
It literally feels like that. I did not expect to be talking about religion.
Here's a question for you. What kind of religions do you think there would be in the Pokemon universe?
Oh my god. I imagine it being like, I can totally see old human religion where it's like, the sun is really powerful and like burns things, let's worship that. Like, I can just imagine people picking like the most powerful Pokemon and being like, let's worship that in the hope that it won't burn us alive.
Yeah, there would be a lot of legendary worship, wouldn't there?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like, I feel like Mewtwo would have a big cult following.
I'm just imagining a group of people in robes with like big spoons. All hail the cereal giver.
Spoons out for Mewtwo.
Would you say that you would go after the Elite Four after we've been, or would you just go home and just drink your milk?
No, I would go back to my original plan. I would chuck a Pineco in. That's the thing though, right, okay? To get this milk, right, okay? Let's just review what we had to do to get this milk. We had to mug a child for his Pokemon. We then had to use a Metapod to commit armed robbery. We then assaulted a professor and stole a Bulbasaur. We may have burnt down a forest. I'm still not clear whether that actually happened or not.
Yeah, that's neither proven nor denied.
We got a couple of gym badges and some more assault charges. And We've crossed a desert where we've drunk some questionable liquids. Right, after all that, if I'm having some moo milk, I feel like my bar has been reset for like what gives me satisfaction in a rush right now, and I'm not sure moo milk's going to cut it. I feel like I'm going to have to take down the Elite Four just to get some kind of adrenaline rush.
What, so are you just going to rush in with the die-hard Bruce Willis outfit on, milk bottles strapped to your chest, just coming in saying, I'm here to pedal, and you just glass them with the bottles?
With the bottles?
Yeah,
What?
the bottles of moo milk.
Oh, of course,
yeah. Because they'll come in glass bottles, surely. Just glass them with that. There you go, you're the champion. They sell them in bulks of 6, okay? So assuming...
I still have 2 to drink.
Well, assuming you can get the jump on them, that's like 2 spare.
Once I toss a coughing into the room and they're all like choking out, it'll be easy.
It's like I can imagine you throw the 2 at the champion and they miss. The champion says, you missed. And you say, I wasn't aiming for you. And I've got the Metapod held up like the bat and I just swing it and the bottle just smacks him on the head.
Oh my god. Like, literally, I'm just imagining now as well that like we were just like, right, Metapod, we're going to let you evolve and get you go free. And just before it did, we were like, oh, hang on, wait, we take the Elite Four out and we just slap the B sticker back on it for a thing again.
Sorry, old friend, we need you one last time.
This Butterfree is literally going to kill us the minute we let it free. I don't think we can ever let it Metapod evolve.
So the police are coming. How do we escape prison? Is this when we actually take over the region? God. When I pitch my plan to you to take over?
Oh my god, we need to get a Pokemon with Dig.
Here's the thing though, how do Pokemon prisons work though? As you said, you've got Pokemon that can like dig through.
Can we take our Pokemon in with us to prison? What happens if Big Jim and like Cell B makes eye contact with us?
What, my emotional support Metapod?
Exactly.
What, so is this us prison rules establishing us as the alphas of the prison yard?
Yeah, we literally have to go take down Big Jim's book. We have to go bean Big Jim in the back of the head of the Metapod our first day in.
But what if Big Jim's like had a similar plan to us and he's got like a Kakuna that's also battered and it's got a bee? Like, do we find like common...
We'll both be sharing space in the infirmary then.
Do we find like common ground and it's like that scene out of Predator where it's like, Big Jim, you son of a bitch.
Oh, then we go on wild adventures with Big Jim after this.
Yes, and the Pokemon world was literally never the same again.
How much more damage can we do to a place that's considered sending a meteor to an alternate dimension, has ghosts, aliens, rampant organised crime?
You've also got orphans that fight crime.
Of course you do.
Pokemon X and Y post-game. Look it up.